Hey, what's going down? I'm Kels with Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence, and you're listening to today's episode of the Love Affair Discussions with Kels podcast on Confidence in the Klutch Network. Whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence, pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free, keep it a buck.
Stay sucker free.
Stay woke or get out.
Stay
Go
woke.
ball or bust.
Go ball or bust.
Listen to this on Apple Podcasts and Google Play Music at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com.
Yeah.
Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes and when we go live. It's very important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K in the K. Coming up, we're going to talk about our question of the week, our weekly segment, and much more. Like always, we're bringing you quality content and strong opinions and facts. This is an unfiltered, open discussion about love. At Confidence in the Klutch, we are feared more than loved, but never hated.
That's right.
The confidence starts now.
3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Woo, that feel good. Kels did it, y'all. Took some work off your boy's plate. How you doing this evening, Kelly?
I'm doing okay. How you doing?
Everything is great. Let's cheers. Let's toast now. First pod of 2019, right?
Oh my God.
First pod of
yes, it
2019.
is. This is the first pod of 2019.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Shout out to all our Facebook Live users, fans, family members, and all of our IG family members.
Yeah, now we on IG.
Now we on IG. At K and the K on IG and Confidence in the Klutch on Facebook. Let's get it together, y'all. Support, subscribe, so we can start getting more content on that joint.
Yes, thank you.
Who's going first, me or you?
You go first.
That's how I feel, huh?
Tell me how you feeling.
Let me see what the hell I had. Accept reality but change your perception. Meaning, you can't change your reality. You can, but sometimes you just got to sit down and relax where you at and accept what it is, but change your perception. The only way to change your perception is through prayer, though. You can't look to man or a woman to change your perception. You have to change your own perception. That comes through prayer by being connected with your supreme being, whether you call him God, Allah, or Jehovah, whatever it is. You got to accept that reality, Kels. That's how I'm feeling.
That sounds pretty good to me.
Kelly, how you feel?
I just want to know, like, what is so damn hard about telling the truth?
Oh, what's hard about telling the truth, y'all?
Like, people say all these things that they're gonna do.
Your ass.
No, but for real.
No, not you. I'm pointing at them people.
Listen, but seriously.
You know, we
people
know
say
the haters watching too. It just ain't our family members,
Oh, yeah.
our followers, our listening. All you haters just watching, because last week Kelly told y'all was checking for it. My fault, Kels. I'm sorry.
I did say that.
The truth.
But, like, you know, I just want to know, like, why is it so damn hard and so difficult for people to be honest and tell the truth? Like, we are grown as hell. I mean, if you can't do something, just say you can't do it.
Can't do it.
If you can't be somewhere, say you just can't be somewhere.
Absolutely.
Like, I heard my mother have a conversation with somebody, and she was like, majority of the time, people just be straight lying. You know? And she referred to something as simple as, you know how when somebody call you, you know, or, and you be like, I'm gonna call you right back. Let's be honest, you not finna call them right back.
Right, well.
You not. Like, just say I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna talk to you when I get a chance. Like, I'm not finna call you right back. Cause you know, some people be sitting by the phone waiting on that I'm gonna call you right back call. No.
Well, Penny texted me this week and I didn't I didn't respond. She know how I operate though. I get favored with Penny, so Penny knew when I didn't respond, but she knew.
Well, at least you didn't say I'm gonna call you right back.
I didn't. I just didn't respond because I know. No.
Because you know.
I already know.
If you respond and you be like, I do this, I do that, she gonna be
right.
like, just tell the truth. Like, if you gonna take your kids somewhere and you don't take them, like, what's the point? Especially if you tell your kids, I'm gonna take you here, you know, and you don't, and you just stop lying. Or let's say you say I'm gonna take them, and in the back of your mind you really know I'm not gonna take them. Or what's the point? You grown as hell. You the parent, you the mother, you the father, auntie, uncle, whatever the case is. No need to lie. And then we wonder why children lie to us. You know, so, and I think it just goes along with what I talked about last week, like not making excuses. Like, when you lie, you making excuses for yourself, or you making excuses for other people. And I'm totally done with that in 2018. Like, I'm just trying to keep it as real with myself. And
she
keep
left
it
it
as
in
real
2019,
with
y'all. She left it in 2019.
I mean 2018.
There you go. Whatever. We all fucked up.
Stop lying so damn much. That's all I gotta say.
Perfect. Y'all see me nodding my head on Facebook like this, right? See me nodding my head on IG live like this, right? Because you got to listen, you got to watch the podcast or listen to it. Listen to it on Apple Music, Google Play Music, confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, and on YouTube if you prefer. Some people like doing everything on YouTube, all their podcasts, whatever. On YouTube is where we put the full video with text overlays, and I put a lot of time, energy, and effort into that. So then you can hear the music and the original soundtracks by me and Jay. Okay. Along with some classic. Ooh. There's a lot going on. Along with some classic.
Yeah, a lot of notifications. People catching us on
that
Facebook.
Shit came in my ear. But, man.
What up, Coke?
I done lost track. Off record, what I say? I lost track.
You were talking about catching us on YouTube.
Yeah, all the stuff. So we getting better. Do me a favor. Go back and look at the first episode and the second episode and the third, and then look at like the 19th, 20th, and production value. You tell me what's what.
Let me tell y'all something. My co-host does a phenomenal job when it comes to the YouTube production of it.
Try to, yeah.
Like, it's from, like he said, from the beginning to the end, it's completely different. It's a completely different show. It gives you a different feel. Of course, the content is what it is. We are who we are all the time.
Absolutely.
But I mean, when I say catch us on YouTube, because we only go live for a hot second.
Right.
You know, and we've been doing that for a minute. We started off going live strictly on Facebook. Now we're live on Instagram, live on Facebook. But if you really want to be able to catch the entire show,
the whole joint,
you need to go to YouTube. Confidence in the Clutch. Search for Love Affair discussions. Okay, and you can watch the entire episode. And y'all gonna be cracking up from beginning to end. I'm just gonna be honest, completely unfiltered. Okay, and we honest.
And tell me stop messing with the mic, because regardless of how I think I sound right here, when I listen to it on the thing, my audio is good always. So don't tell me stop messing with the mic and positioning. But these mics is hard not to, because they dope. So
that's what's up. And yeah, God, I was about to say something about the music, but the music is hot. Let me tell you something. It's hot.
Off wax, man. I'm cooking crab cakes, right? I'm cooking crab cakes. Can you hand me that bottle, please? That bottle of wine.
Oh.
Yeah, please. So, chefs cook with wine, right? So
he's a chef.
I'm cooking. I got my butter, got my olive oil, right? The crab cakes turned out great. I need to go get one and show you what the hell it looked like on wax. Like, crab cakes is perfect. Crispy on the outside, moist on the inside. And they were anyway.
Where's mine at?
Up in there in the kitchen.
Okay.
I know we at the crib, y'all. Trust me, everything coming back, drops and all that. We taking time with this, but getting back to my story. So I'm cooking. I got the butter and olive oil. I'm like, let me add a little white wine. Don't ever add cold wine to hot ass butter and olive oil on low. It don't matter. Man, I poured that shit up in there, got the fizz, and I'm like, ooh, forgot it wasn't a cast iron skillet. I was in the stainless steel skillet today. And that's why they cooked up that good too.
That's why he a chef. Stainless steel, cast iron, all these different types of skillets.
The cast iron cooked them up real good. Better than the cast iron skillet.
Okay.
With only 2 tablespoons of butter. I did my thing, trust me. But anyway.
I'll be able to
that shit splatter. First it was this eye Kelly right here? Was this one? This one? Now this one hurting. I mean, grease splattered all on my shirt, on the floor, after I mopped. You know what I'm saying? It burned my arm. Man, my eyes hurting. So as I digress, you ready, Kels?
We need to hurry up.
Let's jump into
You might need some ice packs. Or
so this shit right here is good, but yeah, it burnt your boy. Can you put this back, please? It's a good ass wine though. Every time you cooking, you're supposed to always pour a little wine into it. Whatever you drinking, pour it in the thing. Trust
my
me.
kids gotta eat it. That can't be.
A little bit of wine ain't gonna kill nobody. Good. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, question of the week. Are you hesitant to create a blended family? Blended family meaning what? Are we talking about you got kids and your mate doesn't have kids? Are we talking about vice versa, or everybody got kids and you bringing it to it? Are you talking about y'all had a kid together and now he or she gets more custody of the kids and now they're around more? Are you hesitant to create a blended family, period? Kels.
I'm just from my own point of view, because I am a single mom with 3 beautiful girls.
You're not a single parent because Jesus is helping you raise your kids.
Absolutely.
Shout out to
But Jesus is not my husband.
Some of these women out here, husband.
Anyways, I'm a single mother. By the grace of God, I am able to do the things that I am able to do. Okay. So, you know what? I am hesitant. I grew up in a blended family. And so I wish that the blended family that I grew up in, I wish and I hope that if I choose to either partner with someone or marry someone, that I want my blended family to be like the one I grew up in, you know? So I'm a little hesitant because I know that everybody has different values about maybe what a blended family might look like or what it's supposed to look like. But I know it's a lot of conversation. It's a lot of conversation between you and your partner, and it's a lot of conversation between you, your partner, and the children.
Okay.
Because ultimately, I know that whoever comes into my life is going to also take on the responsibility of raising my girls, and that's a huge job. You know, I've got little ones, impressionable ones. I've got a teenager, you know. I don't know when that's going to happen, how soon it's going to happen, you know, but it's, you know, to take on the job of being a father figure to 3 girls is a lot. So I'm a little hesitant. I am. It's because I'm thinking about my kids first. Damn me, I don't care. I'm good. I can figure it out. But you know, it's how do you discipline children? You know, what are your values? You know, and it's just like, I mean, I don't know. I'm a little hesitant with it.
All right.
It would take a lot for me to work through the situation. But I know it's going to be a whole lot of conversations, a whole lot of talking, because I don't want somebody to feel like they can't discipline my kids. You know? Like, you can't, like, some people get in and like, you know, I discipline my own kids, you know, when you get into these blended families. I'll discipline my kids, you discipline your kids. No, I mean, I'm the blended family that I come from. Both my parents, they discipline. My dad disciplined other people's kids all the time.
Well, shit, you got to
You
because shit, think about it. Okay.
It's the conversation. And when I talk to my parents about how did y'all do that? Like, how did it work? There was a conversation between my dad, my mom, and my brothers and sisters. Okay, this is before I even came into the world. And there was a conversation with their fathers. Everybody was on board, because their fathers knew that my dad was stepping in and doing majority of everything. I mean, here we talking about their father lived in a completely different state.
It's a whole different situation.
You know what I'm saying? And then
cats live 15 minutes away, don't be taking care of it.
And then my mother, my dad, his kids came and lived with them for a little bit, which are my brothers and sisters, came and lived with them for a little bit. So it's that whole, it was a lot. At one point in time, it was like the Brady Bunch up in the house.
Word.
So I think it's a lot of talking and conversations, but we have to be on the two spouses or partners, they got to be on the same page.
Absolutely.
Because the kids will see right through all the bullshit.
Right.
And they know. So.
Multitasking, Kelly.
What about you?
God damn it, this
ring. Ring.
Maybe I should turn it off.
Don't turn it off.
I gotta turn it off. It's messing with everything.
Hey, we telling people right now that's the ring. Get it with everybody got one of the damn things. What's the point?
You got one? Shit, that's the point.
I'll take your ring. I'll take your ring. The doorbell ring.
You take this one.
No, I'll take the doorbell ring.
All right, now.
Because I'm waiting on my other ring. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. That's Duke. So, are you hesitant to create a blended family? You said a whole bunch of shit, but I guess it don't work unless I jump in too first.
Yeah, are you hesitant?
No, I did it already. Shit, right now you ain't getting with a person without having a blended family unless you're 22.
That's true.
And most of the time you're 22, shit, you might be two in the hole already. So my thing is this, man, that conversation got to happen though. But the thing is, the discipline piece always be the breaking point, because some people still whoop ass and some people let shit slide that needs to get addressed. Some people don't do nothing at all. So you got three different factions of how people discipline. So then if you're a disciplinarian and your mate let shit fly and all the kids see the shit, they gonna be like, oh, well, so-and-so let shit fly. So I think I'm finna be good, because when I'm around the other one, I know I can do what I want to, but then I gotta chill when I'm around mom or dad because they ain't having that shit.
That's why you gotta talk.
But
you
gotta... but here you go. Here you go with the whole disciplining and stuff. Like, so if you're disciplining, you got the kids that play a role in that conversation though, because they'll be the ones that fuck up everything. Like me and you got an understanding about how everything gonna go, and the kid come in and just blow the whole spot up with them magic words. You ain't my daddy.
You ain't my mama.
you ain't my mama.
That ain't my mama.
My mama said, I ain't gotta listen to you. I ain't gotta like you. I just gotta respect you. My daddy said. So then you run into problems like, man, how am I going? Because they kids, so you can't be salty at the kids. You can't be salty at the kids. But then at the end, you can't force shit. But here it go. Okay. I'm going to unplug that motherfucker. The trick, I'm just seriously. The trick is, I'm going to turn off the notification in a second. The trick is, if they get to doing that sideline hating shit, you help them all you can, but then that severs the relationship. It goes like this. Yeah. So how that's gonna work now? So, but those are problems. The question was, are you hesitant to create a blended family? Not, especially in my age, 41. Do I have the liberty to say I ain't messing with no women with no kids? I got the liberty of saying that, but shit, damn near most of the women in my demographic, kids is grown. Most of them.
Most of them are what?
Kids are grown. I got 2. You know what I'm saying? I got 2. So remember, us early parents, our kids are grown now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a 21 and a 19-year-old. You know what I mean? So shit, it's just me and Belle.
I'm a late parent though.
Yeah, it's me and Belle. Belle 11, so and Belle's self-sufficient. Like, you know what I mean, discipline. Well, she don't even get in trouble at the crib or at school. Like, Belle don't get in no trouble. Let me tell you, her teacher told her she couldn't bring a water bottle to French because the water bottle distracts the teacher. This type of shit Bella has going on. You feel me?
The water bottle.
The water bottle distracts the teacher. She was the only kid in class with a water bottle. But once again, that's these type of games.
Wow, it distracts the teacher. Okay, whatever. We're not going to talk education. Let's go back to the blended family. Yeah, I got you on that. Let's go back to the blended families. Damn that water bottle.
I got it. Don't worry about it. I
know you got it.
I got it.
I got it.
Then the teacher. So the next day she go to French, and her TA in the room said, "Bella, you can't take that water bottle." So wait a minute, could you? So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you off wax, but I'll tell you. So yes, absolutely. I am not hesitant to create a blended family because right now there's nothing else you can do. But the thing is, when real questions get asked, what you gonna do? Like, say for instance, we created a blended family. Kids got to share rooms. You say for instance, your daughter got to share a room with my daughter, and you ask my daughter, "You want to share your room?" She's probably gonna say, "Hell no," because she's having her own. Like, you know what I'm saying? But another kid that used to sharing with another sibling probably would say, "Yeah," just because they've shared in the past. So, but you can't get mad at my daughter for saying she don't want to share shit. Like, she ain't never did it. It's gonna take some time. They say most blended families take 7 years to get to where they need to get to. By that time, kids done got out the house. What's going on now with the blended family shit is, man, I would deal with you. Like, if you got one kid that like might be upsetting the apple cart, because that kid gonna be gone in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I really gotta wait on you probably till that kid leaves until we can be together. That's you asking a lot.
Who does that? Like, man, you gonna let a kid stop your flow? Like, no.
I mean, it happens. It happens out here all the time.
I guess it does. But
all right.
Whatever.
So you said no. So
I mean, I am hesitant. I'm hesitant because I know the type of blended family that I come from. So and it's. I feel like that type of blended family don't exist.
You got to recreate.
That's what I'm saying. So in my mind, I'm kind of trying to recreate the blended family that I come from.
But only elements though, Kels. You can't recreate the whole joint.
No, not the whole thing.
But the elements, absolutely, you can get. I know.
But I'm telling you, we talking all the damn time about the kids and about what we gonna do. We talking all the time. We having conversations all the time. We're talking to the kids like from the beginning, I mean, we're talking to the kids. Like, they need to know what's going on. It's when you leave them out in the dark where you be having all these damn issues.
Okay.
You straight?
All right.
So, I mean, don't leave your kids out in the dark. Just start talking early on, because that's when they, present a lot of, that's when you may see it as them presenting a lot of problems, because you ain't my daddy and you ain't my mama.
And anybody, and see, the thing is, what the kids don't understand is I'm here to help, fam. I'm here to help. I love your mama. In my instance, I love your mom. I love you, because the next part of this is our topic of the week and everything I come with. Yeah. So I have to accept everything the woman I come with. I just don't want to have sex with you when your kids go to sleep. Really don't do nothing with you. We really don't. Only time we go do stuff probably is when the kids is gone from you, because you're hiding the fact that you have somebody that you want to be with because of what your kids may think. You know what I mean? You ever think about that? Like, think about a woman that's saved and say, "Hey, I'm saving this for Jesus, right?" But here I go mess with the damn mic again for no reason. But it's just a thing. But you got to think about her too, because of him too, because they doing it for a whole different reason. Why they acting funny, but they might miss their king or queen because they thinking God gonna provide them with that special one, you know. But anyway, so basically, it's gonna be hard for you then. It's gonna be hard for you then, because it's a lot of things, like you said, with the whole little girl stuff. My problem is boys get touched too, though, right? Because you got to think about that, because you got to think about the whole family aspect, who gonna be coming over the crib and all that stuff. And yes, little girls are impressionable. Their first love of their life is their father. God damn. I got y'all. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Ring my bell. We need to be playing that song. You can ring my bell.
Go ahead, Kels. Finish. It's not funny.
I mean, I hear what you're saying. I'm hesitant. Yeah, I mean, because yes, I have daughters, but I'm believing that God is gonna send me the man that is meant for me. So there are certain things that don't bother me, I guess, because my faith is that strong. So but you know, like some kids, they see their parent and they realize, you know, mom is a single mom or dad is a single dad, and I want my dad to be happy. I want my mom to be happy. I want my dad to, you know, fall in love with somebody and spend time with somebody and all that type of stuff, you know, and get married again or whatever the case is. So you have some good kids out here that think like that. So
then you got some fucked up kids that cock blockers. You know what I'm saying? Some cock blockers, and they mess it up, man. Like, but you know, it is what it is, man. But I think it's on that parent with those kids. They got to figure it out. And sometimes your kids ain't ready, but sometimes your kids will use that as an escape clause or a crutch to why they don't. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like as far as what it is, like you the adult, you got to do what you're supposed to do. So if you feel like the business decision to move with somebody is going to be better for you and your kids, it is what the kids is called growing pain. Shit, it's a new job. A lot of people going to a new job. I didn't know it was going to be like this. Yeah, 'cause they didn't say that in the interview. So in the interview, when it comes to me and you being together, first off, here's the blueprint, right, Kels? Me and you is a full solid 6 months before I'm having any real interactions coming through the crib, period. Like, we got kids, right? So if it's a high and by situation, or it's business. Once we know we're going to be together, then it's more, let's plan events outside of the crib. Let's go to dinners. Let's go to movies. Let's say we meeting at the mall. Let's do something like that, right? And then it goes into maybe after work, you start, you know, the frequency of, then it may be I spend the night over your crib. You spend the night over my crib. Me and the kids come to your crib. You and the kids come to my crib. And, you know, then the kids come without you. Then my kids come, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. When you get older, there's different ways to go about doing things that may work. You know, but people that hold on to the past about what didn't happen in the past, you might be ruining what you got with somebody new because you think the same thing is going to happen with them. And if that's the case, you need to look at yourself, Kels. If I'm making any sense to
making sense,
you might need to look at yourself, because shit happens, man. Just because something bad happened in the past, that shit don't make the future. You got to change your perception about it. Like, damn, okay, that didn't work then, but it is what it is. But at the same time, everybody get checked every once in a while. Y'all need to check y'all motherfucking kids.
You said a lot right there.
Check your motherfucking kids.
It all makes sense, though.
Check your kids.
Check your kids.
Them damn kids run what's going on. You know what I mean? Take them to counseling then. If it's that bad.
Dang, that's... Well, I'm not going to say it's that bad.
If it's that bad, take them to counseling.
It just depends. Every kid is different.
That's that women shit. Listen, let me tell you something. How come... most time when it's the man's child that's causing the problems, and that's a whole nother conversation. When it's the man's child that's causing the problems, it's because their mother doesn't want daddy to be happy with another woman. So they send a child on that bullshit. And that's also a man who is a weekend father anyway. Because a father that has their children more than a weekend, that shit don't matter what she say. Because you only got influence from Friday at 3 to Sunday at 5, motherfucker. You ain't got too much influence as a person that's there with their kids all the damn time every day and having full blown responsibilities.
Okay.
That's cool too?
I mean, it is.
And still check your motherfucking kids. Hey man, that shit your mama on, man. Don't come over here with this shit. Hey baby. Your mama knows she don't like Miss Kelly, but check this out. You gonna like Miss Kelly. You gonna respect Miss Kelly.
And the crazy part is you ain't got no reason to not like the other person. That's the crazy part about it.
Yeah, Miss Kelly.
What you like?
What did Miss Kelly ever do to you, huh?
Why are you mad?
Miss Kelly ain't never did nothing to you, baby. I understand your mama. Me and your mother got some unfinished business probably need to take care of, but I understand that. I understand what's going on. I don't care what's going on at your mama house. I understand whatever. She got to move with her life. I got to move, baby. You know, it is what it is. Without putting you in adult shit, this is what it is. Miss Kelly is here to help me with you.
And that's an ideal situation. That's what it should be.
Miss Kelly.
That's what it should be. I'm saying, not necessarily me, but you know what I'm saying? That's just what it should be. Like, all the parents should be on the same page. You know what I mean? In an ideal situation, like, it takes a lot of maturity and a lot of understanding and like a lot of being honest.
Absolutely.
And telling the truth.
Absolutely. Hey, man.
Forgetting about all the BS. Like it's because ultimately, yeah, we're all raising these children together.
Bullshit. No, we ain't.
I'm just saying. No, that's what it should be.
It should be. It's not. Niggas be perpetrating the fraud, man. Niggas ain't raising these kids together. You raising these kids with the community.
Thank you for telling the truth.
Shit. Motherfuckers ain't raising these kids together. Motherfuckers ain't got no input. How are you raising something you ain't got no input on? How every time you do put some input, it's some bull. The power of the other parent.
That sounds like a whole nother topic.
You hear what I said? The other parent, not a parent. The other parent. I mean, you know, sometimes people get in the way and shit, and you're gonna always love your parents. You get your parents you have, you can't trade them in. But sometimes these kids, they don't understand that. You know what I mean? You want them to see the bull they other parent be on, but you gotta let it. You don't want it to be too much, because that's trauma. You know what I'm talking about? We done?
I think we are done.
Yeah, because this is we got other shit. This is just part one of the joint. All right, so topic of the week. And everything I come with. So I think the premise between and everything I come with is my kids, my drinking problem,
wow,
me not being able to hold down the job because I keep on failing drug tests because my piss is dirty. You find out I'm not as clean as I am. My mama crazy, my daddy crazy, my grandmama crazy, my sister crazy, my brother still all the damn time. My feet stank. My credit is fucked up. We can never do anything together on paper because of child support.
Dang. That's a whole lot to come with.
My car and my mama name.
It's a lot.
I'm a mama's boy. I'm a daddy's girl. You ain't gonna never be good enough for my mama. You ain't gonna never be good enough for my daddy. I'm saved. I got a little dick.
Whoa.
My coochie dry.
Oh my God.
My kids ain't shit. Like, I'm gonna let you know.
Or my kids are really spoiled and I'm the one who spoils them?
My kids are very spoiled. How about this? You can't say shit to my kids.
You can't say nothing to my kids.
How about that?
Man, that's a major one.
Show me some love. Where we at? Show me some love.
That's a whole lot to come with. But like that's real life. Like you want to be out here. Like this is what dating over 40 and over looks like. You got to deal with all of that.
If dating over 40 looks like and she look like you, I'm going to take all of that. Kelly already said I'll be flirting with her too much on the joint. Yeah. No, that ain't what you said. You said I'll be harassing you, but we'll keep that off wax.
I did not say you harassed me.
You said you be harassing me on a thing. Shut up, Kelly. I tell her to shut up a lot. She don't hear me, though.
I don't be paying. You know what? Because y'all don't be paying attention to him.
Tell me to stop.
Whatever.
Kelly, Kelly, look at me. Tell me to stop.
Leave the mic alone.
Okay.
That's your baby. I know that's your baby. Leave it alone. Let the baby sleep.
Okay, Kelly. Go ahead.
That's a whole lot to come with, though. Like, for real. But, just dating in general. Like, but dating over 40, it's a whole lot of mess. Like, it's a whole lot of stuff. Like, you got to deal with all of that. I'm just saying. Like, and some of that stuff you don't even know about. Like, they don't even disclose everything. You don't find it out till you, like, one kid in, maybe.
What?
Everything you come with.
Everything I come with.
Yeah, some of the stuff, like, for real. Like,
I'm an asshole, fam.
You don't find out until you like 1 or 2 kids in, 3 kids in. You don't find out some of that stuff until,
My time of the month is really smells bad around me.
Wow, like you thought a lot about this one.
When I shit, clear the whole floor. What else, Kelly? Come on. What else?
I'm crazy as hell.
Oh, I put my dirty clothes on the floor. Right. I got clothes on the bed. Every time you come over, you got to put them somewhere. Because I pretend they're another woman. Because I lack love and neglected. So I got clothes on the bed to make it feel like I'm sleeping with somebody to push up against.
Wow, that's a whole lot for somebody to deal with. If
Absolutely.
they trying to, if
that's
they
what
trying
I do. I got a whole bunch of shit on my bed. I'm only telling you what the fuck is going on.
Well, let me tell you something. Everything I come with is I got 2 kids in my bed under the age of 5.
Don't tell that. Somebody might report you.
Report me?
Yeah.
For what?
I don't. Just cut it out.
Anyways.
All right. And we done with them. And we done with them too.
But that's, it's you gotta be willing to either accept
or reject
everything that somebody comes with.
Absolutely.
You gotta either understand it or say to hell with all of that. I ain't even going that route. Mm-hmm. But like I said, some of the stuff you don't even find about until you already all in. Like, for real. You don't find out until you all in.
I just want to let you know, my wages been getting garnished from child support and back taxes for the one time when I had the car lot and I had to. No,
that's a lie.
When I had the car lot, I had the hoes and the thoughts around the clock.
Some people be having whole kids. Look, they be having whole kids that you don't even know about. Whole kids in another state, whole grown kids in another state.
Kids out of state.
You know what I'm saying? Kids out of state, all that type of stuff.
So,
baby mama, I bought her car. Her car is in my name. All that type of stupid stuff. Like, ain't nobody.
You know, some cats out here that still hit their baby mama and they say because they can. So some of y'all don't wife somebody else's baby mama and baby daddy hitting that.
Wow.
I'd be like, damn, really? Yeah, I can fuck that bitch whenever I want to, nigga. Woo. I'd be like, damn, really?
But some women.
That's your ex for a reason.
It's some women out here. It's some women out here. They say the same thing. I can get that whenever I want.
Oh.
Yeah. You think that's
and you know what? There's some women out here that say, yeah, I told them I ain't gonna never give them my coochie, but I let them hit that booty. You hear me? That's nasty, ain't it? She won't never give him the coochie, but she let him do her in the booty.
Oh, God, okay.
Right, but she say, I can never say I gave nobody my coochie. So you gotta like ask. Oh, man.
But like, yeah. Some people just come with it. Like one of our viewers said, some people just come with a whole lot of baggage. You got to keep it real.
And you know what you did?
The beginning.
Nigga, you dodged the bullet with some of these motherfuckers because some people families is fucked. Their mentality is fucked. Like everything they complain about is the shit they do.
Right.
Really? Everything you complain about is the shit you do, and you want something else. Like how many times motherfucker gonna tell you, I gotta do something. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Like I gotta move the motherfucking studio. You know what I'm saying? I need some help. You know what I'm saying? I gotta move the motherfucking studio. Cause we trying to do some other shit.
You ain't gotta move it by yourself.
You're right. All right, Kels.
You making it sound like I don't do nothing.
I'm not talking about you.
Oh, okay.
Damn. Get out your chest, family. You know what I hate? I hate when a woman say, get out your chest, because to me, that's some bitch shit. Not bitches and woman as a woman, but bitches and bitch. And I wouldn't. That's,
what?
Yeah. You know, get out your chest. Get out your chest.
I get it.
No, not in my chest. Like, for a woman to say that for me, that's disrespectful. Get out your chest. Because it's really not get out your chest. It's really hoe ass nigga get out your chest acting like a little bitch. That's really the whole thing. But instead of saying hoe ass nigga, is get out your chest. And instead of saying acting like a little bitch. So you just when I hear
you don't put it all together and get out your chest.
Kelly, I tell you all the time. You think like a hoe, all types of shit. So you think like a motherfucker with a slick ass mouth, you figure it all out. Because when people talk to you, I'm telling you, it's coded. They ain't saying everything. You acting like a what I say? You act like a what?
Wow. That's just
You acting like a hard nigga in your chest, acting like a little bitch.
so.
All right,
Get out your chest is all of that.
All of that. If you say it to me.
Only if you got a slick eye. If you got a slick ass mouth.
Yeah.
If you don't have a slick ass mouth, then it's just really get out your chest.
Why are you acting so emotional right now?
I'm just asking.
What I'm saying, why are you acting so emotional right now? That's what a woman would say.
Why are you acting so emotional right now?
That's what a woman would say. Because I'm emotional. And then I can say I'm emotional. And we can share feelings. And then we can be okay.
Okay.
It's funny, right?
So it's better to say, why are you so emotional right now?
Yeah.
I would be so offended by that. If somebody said that to me. I would. So.
Are you done with our kids over there, Instagram and Facebook?
Oh my God, yes.
You can't never do anything.
But you know what?
Right.
Like, it's so many people like chiming in and going in.
Yeah, chime in on YouTube.
It's so many people. You know, for real. So this is a segment of our show.
Chime in on you. It's a segment of the show that we missed. We working on it. Everybody that likes this live stuff, because I talk to so many people and they be like, man, I was watching the show. I was watching the little show and I'm like, damn, okay. YouTube is where we trying to send everybody.
Absolutely.
I want that fucking silver 100,000 subscriber thing that we can put up in the studio. It's the box. It's the deep box with the silver play button, the red YouTube button. I want that joint. When you get 200 and some subscribers, 200 some thousand, they give you a gold one. So I want the silver one first, then I want the motherfucking gold. Only way we're going to get that is getting these shit over there. I want that.
I agree.
So we got to get it. So, you know what I'm saying? Because people say they watch it, but they don't understand. Like, yo, go to YouTube and watch it. It's a whole different experience.
Yeah, go to YouTube and watch it. You can see the whole thing. Right?
Different angles and shit. This shit, the reason we got this janky angle. The janky angles for a reason. Yeah, I mean, so when it looked like we at the crib, because we at the crib, hallways and all. You know what I'm saying? We at the crib. We at the dining room table.
We are.
Yo, you can hardly hear us on there. We don't care because we over here on this one. We got 3 cameras working right now, like we're in the studio.
We are in the studio.
Right.
Yep.
But when we go to YouTube, when we go downstairs, all 3 of them damn cameras gonna be working on different angles. One on me, one on her, and one on both of us. And I'm gonna be able to switch that joint where YouTube is really gonna come into play. But before we get done with everybody on IG and Facebook, and we thank all y'all that do watch that stuff.
Thank you.
On IG and Facebook, watch our stuff and our efforts and contributing. Everybody say we're doing a good job. We appreciating everybody with opinions and upgradable things that we can do. We appreciate you as well because we don't get no hate. We're going to do a live Q&A on YouTube.
On YouTube, yes.
On YouTube, we're gonna go live on YouTube. We're gonna put it out there, let y'all know ahead of time when y'all got y'all questions and answers because we're wizards. In the love affair discussions and everything we come with. We can talk about the relationships, the politics, the school, the kids, sports, whatever you want to, whatever come to your mind. We'll go live Q&A for about an hour. If I probably we might do the phone number, Kels, and have a call and queue, or we might just do strictly comments in the joint. And then we just talk and go off the cuff and do what it do. We're going to do a live Q&A this month. We'll just do it by the end of the month, Kels.
Yeah.
All right. Live Q&A. Love Affair Discussions, live Q&A, y'all. You got one more comment to talk about before we...
No, I just want to encourage everybody to check us on YouTube, subscribe, hit that thumbs button, give us a thumbs up, and look for us to do this every week on Facebook and IG. We go live, but we're not going to go live for the entire show. So if you want to see everything else that we're going to talk about, because we're going to go in a minute.
Yeah, think about our premium subscribers. Our premium subscribers are on YouTube.
They are.
That's what we're moving for, y'all. We got goals, so we're trying to get to them.
We do.
Premium content, so...
We do. If you like us, love us, catch us on YouTube. That's because the production is awesome on YouTube.
Getting there. Just wait.
It is.
Just wait till I get Final Cut. Wait till I get Final Cut or Adobe.
It is.
All that expensive ass shit.
And you can also, if you like to listen, you know, you got an iPhone, Apple Podcasts. You can subscribe to Confidence in the Klutch. Also on Google Play Music. You can also catch us on
Confidence in the
Klutch.
.podbean.com.
Yep, .podbean.com.
Oh.
So, but yeah, check us out on YouTube.
And go ahead.
I watch us on YouTube.
Bullshit.
I subscribe.
Bullshit.
I subscribe.
Bullshit.
I'm a subscriber. Definitely.
Bullshit. My hard drive failed. We had technical issues, difficulties last week. I was going through hell. I didn't get the shit up until January 1st. Like it was like 11:58 New Year's Eve, and I finally got everything right. But it's all good. That's what we do. And we do have a Confidence in the Klutch group on our Facebook page. But we ain't did nothing. So, but that's probably where we're gonna have secret stuff. Like we're finna be live at somewhere doing a show. That's next.
Yeah, because we take field trips now.
That's next. The live somewhere doing the show. Like I don't give a fuck if it's 2 people or 200 there. We gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's how we do it. All right, Kels, you done?
I'm done. I can't wait to see all the subscribers on YouTube because we had a lot of people watching this.
Them comments right there before we got 2 people watching on Facebook. I don't think we got nobody live watching on Instagram. They'll look at the story later if they feel like I'm important. And Instagram is funny. I don't be on that shit. All right.
Yeah, somebody just said they're going to catch us on YouTube. So, somebody else was talking about the whole love and the relationships and things like that and talk with their teenagers about it. So,
we good.
Yeah.
Content.
Good.
I'm glad that a lot of people say I'm crazy. Because I'm crazy because I say shit that your ass is scared to say.
They say you funny as hell. Like, one of the people chimed in and was like, he's funny.
Sure.
He is, y'all.
I'm very funny.
He is. But thank you for watching. We'll catch y'all later.
All right, y'all. All right. Kelly, love Q&A.
Love Q&A.
3, 2. Hurry up, please. Thank you. Kelly always she on the lakes. Can you do that one too? You did that one? Can you, upper right hand corner. Thank you. Kelly's funny. Like we see this too. I'm not editing this out to YouTube joint, nigga. She just okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Yeah, you know, I follow some I follow stuff that I need to follow. Those about tennis shoes. Them look like the Lonzo balls. But okay.
Okay.
Love Q&A, Kel. It's your show.
So, Love Q&A, I kind of had 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
Can't really see it no more.
That's why you got your phone now. Perfect.
It's cool, but listen. So, I was thinking about
what?
I was thinking about just relationships and how we view them.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like depending on where you are in your life, you know, you can look at love as something that's easy, or you can look at love as something that's hard and difficult. And I think, you know what? Here's the thing. I'm always listening to Ella May, and she got this song on there. It's called Easy. And it's just like, it talks about just love being easy. And
don't you make it hard.
Don't you make it hard.
Don't you make it hard, motherfucker.
And I'm thinking, that's so true, because I really do believe that love is easy. When I'm talking about love as far as like, if I'm in a relationship with someone, loving you can be really easy. But if I make it difficult because I'm looking for something to be wrong with you, or I'm looking for you to be unfaithful, or if I'm looking for you to say the wrong things, do the wrong things, act a certain way, that's what makes it difficult for people to stay in relationships, I think, is that we just make it really hard for ourselves. We don't want to see the good part of love. And I think there are so many if you think about it, there's so many love songs about just people doing each other wrong. You know what I'm saying? As opposed, and then there's some other love songs where it's really about love and loving that person that you're with.
Me and my side piece.
Is that the one? That's definitely like hard. But I think if you just have an open mind when it comes to your relationship, and if you just have open discussion with your partner about the things that you want, because I really do believe that people don't talk enough about what they want. And I mean every aspect of your relationship. I think you should talk about what you want, physically, like spiritually, what you want from them, you know, sexually, what you want from them, and
sex me, baby.
Be specific. But see, in that song, they just talk about, they just say sex me. They don't tell you exactly what to do. So I think if people just have more discussion and talk about those things that they want, and talk about how they want things to be or to continue, I think loving someone would be so much easier.
Absolutely.
So is it easy or hard?
It's both. It's always gonna be easy or hard. It's what you make it though. You know what I mean? Like, you make me mad, 5 minutes later I want to kiss you all in the mouth. That's just love. Sometimes we need to deal with shit right here, right done in there, because we at Target, and we don't need to be up in Target walking around mad at each other and shit. We need to, whatever happened, let's not take this into Target. Let's be done with it. Sometimes she might need to just go in the bedroom and sit on the bed and read her book, and then you good, go in there playing with her feet or something, and she say, stop, boy, you crazy. You give her a kiss. She gonna say, you made me mad, look at you, and you say, baby, I love you, I'm sorry, and it's over with.
That's the easy part.
But
that can also be hard.
I told you we was in the car at Target. You punk mother. Listen, folks. I ain't with that bullshit you was on. Now, we ain't finna go over this motherfucking stop. Nigga, woo, 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 woo. And otherwise, I'm finna go to the crib. And you come back to Target. You always, listen, I'm just telling you.
So the hard part when you in your chest? You in your chest?
Yeah.
You in your chest.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
Hands down, absolutely. Kelly, come on. Question 2. When you want the perks, but not, when you want the perks, but not the commitment. So the perks mean the sex and the money, and that's the only thing. That's the only perk. Oh, go ahead. That's your shit. Go ahead. My fault.
Sorry. Go. I'm on something. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Keep going.
When you want the perks, but not the commitment, that's a conversation. Hey, I don't want no woman. I'm cool with what we're doing here. I don't know where this may go. We ain't had a conversation, a discussion, and none of that. But I like what we doing. If that's what she on, it's fine. When she want to be married and want to do this and want to do that, and I want somebody to tell me I'm beautiful, and I want to come just not when the kids is asleep, and I don't have to leave at 5:30 in the morning, all that shit. Well, I'm not the cat for you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's but when I'm telling you that and this shit don't ever change, you can't get mad at me and say all we did was fuck, because no. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that.
You gotta talk about it.
Gotta talk about it.
You got to.
Let's talk about it, baby.
You gotta have this. You gotta have a discussion.
Absolutely.
Because women, we're emotional beings.
All right.
You know what I mean? And so, for some of us, you know, that intimacy it takes it to a whole nother level of emotion. And so, if that's what we doing.
That's what we doing.
That's what we doing.
That's what we doing, yo.
And as a woman, you get to a certain point, you're like, well, okay, what's going on? You know, someone like, what's the situation? What are we doing? You know, there has to be a discussion. But I really think you have to have that discussion way before. Because, and I think sometimes people jump into these situations with people and they with somebody. I want to be in a relationship. I know I want to be in a relationship. But I'm with somebody who has no intentions, none whatsoever, of being in a relationship with anybody. They just want to be in a relationship with themselves. But here I am, I'm doing things. I'm giving you all the perks. So it's like you got to have that discussion way in advance. Don't wait until, you know, you feel like you all in or you want to go all in and they ain't going nowhere.
Right.
So just, I mean, it's always a conversation. I think I was having a discussion with some people and I said everything is a conversation. Everything. You should never feel, especially if we're if you're my partner, like I should never feel like I can't talk to you about anything.
Right.
You know. Now I may not like everything you say. You may not like everything I say, but it's a conversation. We need to talk about that. So, if you want the perks.
Oh.
If you want the perks.
If you want the, don't get me started. If you want the.
If you want the perks. For some people, it's a commitment. They gotta see commitment from you.
Yeah, whatever.
So I'm just saying.
Well, you shouldn't have gave it up.
Hey, I agree.
It's your fault. Shouldn't have been so easy to attach or to attribute sex with love. Mm-hmm. If it was good sex, it was good sex. Leave it alone. That might be not the nigga you need to be taking home.
We about to get started. Hey, we got time. Come on.
Well, I'm just saying though. I mean, sometimes people just, you know what I mean, they're good for that one piece.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you know, some people always got somebody, like how he got somebody or how she got somebody, because she's good in bed, he's good in bed. Mm-hmm. But you got to look past that. You know what I mean? But even if I say this is what I want and you want all those other things, but then I'm doing all the other things, like I'm coming by the crib, I'm chilling, we going places and all that, and then, you know what I'm saying, you still say, oh, all we're doing is having sex, then you got an issue. All right, Kels, you ready? I think we ready, right?
I think we are ready.
Oh shit! I think I'm going double.
You going double?
Yeah. I think I'm going double.
Oh snap!
I think I'm going double bandana. Cause these motherfuckers is on Twitter. They on Twitter. They on BT. They on everywhere.
So
they on everywhere.
So don't worry about it, y'all. Though. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just listen.
Just blaze.
If you just coming in, yeah. Let me tell y'all something. This is the part of the show.
On wax.
It's on wax.
It's on wax.
But it's probably gonna sound like it's off wax.
Yeah. And check this out, Kels. I'm gonna start doing this joint and like putting up a man screaming like ah, like on YouTube. I mean on my thing when I do it, when I edit the joint, and then it's gonna come to me just like this, and I'll be ready. I'm gonna edit the shit out of this in a minute. He's gonna be like, ah, and then you're gonna see me, and I might start having the strap.
So
can I brandish the firearm? No.
You gotta just take a seat, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. Sit down.
And I ain't even go all the way in.
Don't take offense to anything that you hear. It is not necessary if it's not directed at you. Okay? So just sit back. You might have to take your glasses off or put your glasses on your face for this one. You might have to get you a shot so that you can fully gauge what's about to happen.
Figure it out, G.
Take your hat off. Sit back. Cross your legs and get you a drink.
All right.
Here he goes. What you got for us?
Y'all hear it. Yeah. Now, a lot of babies done been made off of R. Kelly. Right? So, here's my thing. The surviving R. Kelly and the hypocrisy of the surviving R. Kelly shit. It's a great article. I shared it with Kelly. Hand me that phone, please, Kels. I'm gonna have to put the article. I'm gonna put the article on the joint. Like when I put on, it's a great article about it. Like by no means am I talking about women or men that has been sexually assaulted or molested, especially when they're children. Everybody has family members that's gone through that. Some of us have children that have gone through that, right? So that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the marginalization of people's pain. Like, so this man ain't got convicted of it, but we putting all these people out here with all these damn stories. Well, shit. If y'all got all the stories, why all y'all asses? What, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's the charges at? We're gonna make a TV show. So did we do it to? Did we do it for the money? Was it for the fame, or was it to tell our story? Because just from reading the article that was describing what was going on, I don't even know if I want to watch the shit. So the article is on vulture.com. Surviving R. Kelly is a necessary awakening, but it asks the wrong questions. By Angelica Jade, I want to say that. Bastian. Okay? It's a long article. And it's a good article. And it made me think about the whole joint with R. Kelly and everybody mad at R. Kelly. It's kind of like y'all had all this time to pull this out because y'all said he been doing it for a while. So if he been doing it for a while, it's like when he not hot, then we gonna do it. Why? Because did the money stop for y'all? I don't. Now, and we're talking about the kids, Aaliyah, and the infamous sex tape. I get that. Wrong, dead wrong. But somebody signed off on it and thought it was okay. And that's the bad part about it. Some adults, some adults enabled R. Kelly to do that shit. It wasn't just him. So they're culpable as well. Now, my thing is, if we really want to sit down at the table and have a conversation, y'all got to be asking y'all grandmamas and y'all granddaddies some motherfucking questions. Because some of y'all grandmamas and granddaddies is damn near 20 plus years difference. So, I saw The Color Purple. Y'all see The Color Purple? Mm-hmm. Okay, then. So that was commonplace in Black America. It's commonplace in white America. Talking to Kels today, she said, what about Hugh Hefner? You know, you got these women out here, they want to be in that lifestyle. They want to be, that's what they want to be. They want to be a centerfold. They want to be featured. They want to be something. And they know they're out there possibly going to have to give sexual favors for those features. Everybody knows about the production couch. You want to be in this movie? You want to make this song? On that couch, men and women. So, Black America has to fix the things that we've allowed to transpire for a long time. 17-year-old girl skipping school, 26-year-old cat picking her up at the bus stop, going to have sex with her and taking her to school late. We got to fix that. Stories that make me sick to my stomach. How about this? When you were a freshman in college, there's no reason for you to talk to a girl in high school. What's it going to tell you? The gym teacher was tripping today? When you got grown-ass women that you could be talking to with cars and monies and cribs, you can go chill over and smoke weed and ain't got nothing to worry about. So, there's a very slippery slope once we get to talking about what other people did and in our own house, our own family. We got all type of trifling shit that happened. What'd you say, Kelly, about the judgment joint earlier? About judge he who don't something.
Judge, let's not you be judged.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. R. Kelly was wrong if the accusations are true. My thing is, how can we have 30, 20 plus, 15 plus 10-year accusations without nothing happening? He got on trial for the joint and all that. I get it, but if a grown ass woman say, I want to go fuck R. Kelly and I don't care what he do to me and I want to stay with him. But that's not the message that's coming out. It's coming out that he's trapping these girls. He's manipulating these girls. He's beating these girls. And I don't get how that happens to a grown woman unless you got a cat with straps. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of hard. Mm-hmm. It's kind of hard for me to understand that. Like, just the whole pimp and prostitute thing. I don't get that either. Like, if you out here doing all this and then you're going to give your money to some dude, like, I don't get that. But then it's different people and their mental state. And I ain't gonna say they're weak-minded, but they're easily manipulated. That's what I would say. To think what they're doing is cool. But I'm gonna watch the whole R. Kelly joint. But from what I read, and I don't want to see it because it's like y'all put out there that this man did all this stuff, but then the people that was in charge of doing the documentary didn't ask those tough questions. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The article was talking about how they was calling him a genius. People up in there was talking about R. Kelly did these things, but calling him a genius. Like, how you gonna call him a genius and molester at the same time? Like, you can't make a choice. Either you celebrating who he was, he fell off and ain't got no money no more, now the nigga's a sicko, or he was a sicko from the time he made good music, but he's a sicko. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta. It is what it is. Shit, it don't make me none either way. All I know is they say, I got friends in Chicago. Shit, a lot of people in Chicago date younger women. It just ain't R. Kelly. On everything. On everything. That's the culture down there. A lot of niggas from Mississippi. But I'm done.
That was a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the shit though, but it is what
I'm gonna have to catch it because I don't.
Ooh.
I haven't been following it too much.
Tamar Braxton, they got in Tamar Braxton ass. Because all she said was, like, it's cool, but this ain't cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers try to say she's insensitive. Like, if motherfucker hear me say, they gonna say I'm insensitive. I'm just saying that where's the charges at, fam? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Where's the charges at? If I slap you right now, I'm going to jail. It's on tape. It's on audio recording, visual recording, and I'm going to jail because I assaulted you in my home, right?
Yeah, but you know how it is. You know, we in this society, there may never be charges, but as long as we can discredit your character and who you are as an individual,
that ain't enough.
Well, that they think it's enough.
Okay, so you got my daughter. I can't find her. They said she with you. She calling us like, Mom and Daddy, I'm cool. We like, nigga, you ain't cool because we ain't seen you in a year. Mm-hmm. Do that mean she don't want to see him? And she is cool because she trying to follow her dream and they say, fuck that, you going to nursing school? Or is it because she's with R. Kelly? You know what I'm saying? Like, every family got their own little story.
Absolutely.
I got to watch it because just reading, I'm telling you, did you read the article? Mm-hmm. The kind of question what the fuck
it does. It does. It really like, does.
And they said the one thing that jumped out on me about the journal, there's not one journalistic person in there from the city. That should have been brevity to everything. And the one dude who is, he's doing his own documentary.
So that's going to be interesting.
It's very interesting. Lifetime got that money, though. It's funny how when it comes to discrediting somebody black, it's a movement for the shit, and we go for it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like the way Lifetime does a lot of movies for us anyway.
Oh man.
I'm just keeping
Did
it
they
real.
do the
They have us. They look at all the negative.
Okay.
They put us in this negative life. Didn't they do the Whitney Houston film?
I heard that was
like
fucked
that
up.
was just it was
yeah.
like, whoa. Did they do Mickey Howard? They did Mickey Howard. I think they did hers too. You know what I mean? The way they have us look, it's just.
It ain't the old motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't where we got creative control of the shit.
No, it's not. It's definitely not. So
man, Kels.
I just knowing that this was on Lifetime. Yeah. Lifetime, just the way they portray the lives of African Americans in general. Okay. They put us in a horrible light. Yeah. So
that's one of the women channels too, ain't it?
Yes, it is. So I ain't too keen on it. Okay. The way they had Bobby Brown looking on Whitney Houston, I'm like, you know what? No, thank you. It wasn't on BET. Let's say that.
Okay.
This was not on BET. So, we had a pretty good show.
Absolutely. So, now, song of the week, Kels. You have
Faith Evans, No Other Love. It's just, it's an old school song. I think I was listening to it the other day because I kind of been in that type of mood with, I've been kind of listening to Faith, just old school Faith Evans from the 90s, early 2000s. So.
All right. My song of the week is The Diplomats. I've been listening to this shit. When I was in Arizona, I was rolling. I had the minivan. I had to go to Total Wine before I left because I had to bring back bottles because they ain't had shit here. And I was listening to it again. I'm like, yeah. There's a song on there that's track number 2, Dipset Forever. That's that shit. And they got this bounce. What's the song? Sauce Boys. Yeah, Sauce Boys got that New York shit. Like I was doing my 50 Cent dance. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna show it to us?
No, I can't.
Come on.
Nah. But I was doing how 50 be rapping and shit. They was that shit cold. Shout out to Joel Santana doing like 2.5 years right now for the guns and the pill charge he caught.
Wow.
I think he took the pills and the gun on his carry-on bag in the airport.
That's insane.
Maybe it was too high.
Maybe he was too high. He doing 2 years?
He doing sometime. I forget the amount of months. That's fair. That's like you automatic in New York. You going to jail, fam. I don't get it though. All I know is next time I go out of town, I'm taking my joint, buying bullets there, and leave it at my homie crib.
It's funny because took a weapon and a carry-on, and they ain't doing 2 years. They ain't did 2 years.
I don't know. Can't be loaded, fam.
It be loaded.
Okay. I don't know. But yeah. So we done.
I be thinking that's always an accident. Like they don't necessarily mean to. You just kind of it's force a habit to kind of have it on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's a force a habit to kind of pack it up and carry it with you. And then again, like if you, I don't know, maybe he had an assistant. They was packing up everything for you. I don't know.
I just know I feel naked in Arizona too. That's why I said next time I'm bringing my joint. I'm going from the airport to the gun store. Give me some bullets, and then I'll be good.
Okay.
I hate women that don't sneeze. The shit trying to leave your body and y'all do all that. Where does it go then? It stays, huh? I don't get that. Men sneeze. Is that unladylike to sneeze?
I've always sneezed like that.
That's why your nose fucked up. All right. Go ahead.
Thank you.
I'm tired of it.
Thank you
Y'all irritating me. I'm just saying, that's why you sneezing. Your sinuses and shit. You clogged up sinus mother.
Don't forget to catch us on Apple Podcasts and Google Play Music and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Also, you can catch us on YouTube at Confidence in the Clutch. Make sure you subscribe, rate, and review. Leave me alone. Hit that bell button so you can get those notifications when we go live on Facebook and IG.
Yeah, that's Instagram for you lame motherfucker.
Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at K and the K. But for sure, y'all, literally check us out on YouTube at Confidence in the Clutch.
Tell a friend and tell a friend, man.
Yeah, please, and share it. Share it.
Put 'em on.
Absolutely share it.
Put them on.
Absolutely share it.
Because what's going to happen is we're going to be going to these little podcast things in Milwaukee. And people going to say, we ain't never heard of y'all. They're going to check the catalog like, damn.
Yeah.
They're going to be stealing our shit. But guess what? Can't do it like we do it, baby.
Never be able to do it like this.
Are we good?
We're good.
All right, we're golden. Living my life like it's golden.
Thank you.
You got it, baby. Great show. Fuck up. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the Clutch.